So this is my review of the Tecno Camon 40. I actually got this phone late. At the time when all my mates were busy reviewing this phone, I was sleeping. So what is left for me to review? Since you probably know all the specs of the Camon 40, I'm going to give a thorough review, mentioning what other content creators did not talk about, so that in the end, me and you will be able to tell if this Camon 40 is worth all the hype. Let's get started. Just to be sure we know the specs, the Camon 40 is among the phones in the Camon 40 series. It comes with a 50 megapixel Sony LYT 700C camera as the primary sensor. The display is AMOLED with 120Hz refresh rate. It is rated IP66, which means it is fully dust-proof and water-resistant. The processor that runs the Camon 40 is the relatively new Helio G100. The battery capacity is 5200 mAh, supported with up to 45 watts charging capacity. There's even a 45 watts charging brick in the phone's package. When it comes to the hype, three major areas are often talked about: the design, the all-new Tecno AI, and the camera. The processor, the Helio G100, is an interesting one, but you probably already know about it, so I won't focus on it. I'm going to start with the design, but before then, it doesn't make sense that I'm doing all my best to provide you with good content and you are not subscribed to my channel yet. So please hit that subscribe button now and like this video as well. Now let's go to the design. This is the first time that I have seen a Tecno phone with a multifunctional button, but that is not it for me. The design is definitely a copy of the Samsung S25 Ultra. 3 cameras in a straight line and a flashlight by the side. This is a fact we cannot deny. Samsung came with this design first. But even with that, Tecno still managed to incorporate their own creativity into the design. This blend in design makes the Camon 40 an awesome device. Tecno previously made phones that looked like iPhones, but those phones turned out to be not so good. This is what I call a good copy. Tecno also made this phone to be dust and water resistant with IP66 rating. That means that even water at high pressure cannot damage this phone. I respect the phone for that, but it has a kind of little opening here at the back. And I can literally see through it like there is something inside. So how is it that this phone is water resistant? Maybe it is just this copy. I intend to talk about the new Tecno AI and the camera separately, but it is kind of hard to do so. The reason is that the Tecno AI might be part of the camera software. The Tecno AI works independently without the camera. You can see that from the very first time you turn the device on. Setting up the phone for the first time looks so much different and better because the AI assistant called Ella is present to guide you through the setup. What it means is that in almost everything you do with this phone, AI is involved. But the camera, on the other hand, can hardly do without the AI. To get the best experience working with the Camon 40's camera, the AI must come in. For example, this is how I appear on the camera interface just before I take the picture. But after taking the picture, the enhancement that is applied to it is so great that you can't help but love it. Normally, the combination of a good camera sensor and processor can optimize a picture after it has been taken, but not up to the level I see here. Let me make something clear. Smartphone cameras usually have their own software. This dedicated software is called the camera software. In their own way, they can be referred to as AI. After you take a picture, this camera software will intelligently enhance it before it is displayed in the photo gallery. So let's say I take this picture. Before it will appear here in the gallery, the enhancement has already started. When it is done, the image will look better in the gallery than how it initially appeared in the camera interface. It could be that Tecno took advantage of this camera software by incorporating their own AI inside to enhance pictures. So I take this picture in a room that is not so bright. It is expected that the image will lack brightness and sharpness. The extent of the enhancement on the image is just too amazing. Perhaps partially because of the Tecno AI presence. I don't think Tecno made a bad choice with the Sony LYT 700C Ultra Night camera. Would you believe that the text in every single picture I took in a dark room was difficult for me to see and read? Yet, the camera can make this text readable. You probably already know that with the presence of this AI, the pre-installed photo editor can erase unwanted elements from the photo and blend the erased area so well with the rest of the picture. In fact, I fear that this camera can even erase unwanted pregnancy. But it can do more. So these are the series of Tecno AI generated photos on this device. From me wearing a suit to being a cool guy, it even generated a childhood photo of me. All of them from a single picture I took with the camera. I still think that there is a lot of work needed to be done to improve the performance of the Tecno AI because some of these pictures don't really look like me. As for the childhood picture, it looks like my adult head is joined with a child's body. You can see that the child in this picture has a beard and an unusually large neck. Since this is the first time that Tecno is incorporating AI into their camera to this extent, I think they deserve a thumb up because future versions will look better. So is the Tecno Camon 40 worth the hype? The answer is yes. You might argue that these features are not new since Samsung phones already have some of them already. But ask yourself, what will be the cost of it if these features are coming from Samsung? Tecno is simply bridging the gap between the world's leading smartphones and mid-range devices at a super affordable price. So let us see what the next series, the Camon 50, will turn out to be. But let me warn you in advance, it will be hotter than you think. Just in case you want to source for items or read products in China, you want a fast way to get a Chinese M-Visa, RMB payments to a Chinese supplier, or you need cargo services and container shipping, quickly get in touch with Megalite Business Service with the contact that is now displayed on the screen. The contact is also in the description of this video, and just in case you have any question regarding this, you can ask in the comment. Let me know what you think about the Tecno Camon 40 and see you in my next video.